let's go over the pros and cons here. It does give you an incredible amount of damage. The composition on the enemy team is mostly short range.
BRION,
so
we are BRION, and look at this. Trading objectives. DRX, they're probably just going to move towards that top side.
Trade for what?
This will be attempting to clear out the rest of those.
Guys, Dragon is
a
gone.
little bit. Okay, yeah. Never mind. Andal going to be chasing after Croco. Does find the double quickness. As cease and desist comes down there from Croco. Wants to be able to blast cone his way out. That spectator bug was hilarious. As Sponge will pick up first blood. Down goes Croco, as was prophesized. But unfortunately, I mean, trading is a strong word.
They are going to contest, but the TP has come in. I don't think they can. Okay, so they trade.
This is a wrap around.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, Teddy's gonna get caught out of position here. There's a killer instinct, and he's just dead. High blocks down the kill. No quickness for you, Andal. That is not going to be fast enough. And they'll also get a red buff for their troubles. Now Dragon for Teddy. Don't look too bad.
I'm sure you can come up with something better. I've worked.
All right, chat. What do you reckon? Slurkle? I think Slurkle's pretty good. As we've got a bit of a dive, I should probably pay attention. Rich just gonna get stunned up. Morgan wanted to finish it off, but it's Croco that locks in. Still, I mean, it's not great, as DRX have taken down the outer turret in mid lane, and they'll also look to remove the inner as well.
That's gone.
Yeah, so we're gonna go with not worth. However, the prophecy was fulfilled, and Rich did die.
He didn't. And the kill went over to Croco. Don't really think that's worth it. Morgan would have been really good as well. He still gets the goal. Give this to them. You got the last few objectives.
Yep. This is only fair. As Sponge, Wind does not become Lightning this time around, as Miasma is going to make things really difficult, and there's just a steal away from Croco. Morgan finding the backline as the bros closing in. Wanted to get a bit of an angle. Oh, you saw it. Croco really wanted to get himself over that.
Like with Morgan as well?
Yep, Sponge is going to make things a little bit perplexing here. Let's see whether he can steal it away. He dives in on top of Closer. It's down solo, but it's Croco that locks it down still. Are they going to survive in the fight? The flash out from Croco. The double taunt is so good at Morgan. No! That was not a lordly flash, my friend. And they do get the Otacon, but that's 3 on the floor.
I think 3 seconds of hesitation kind of cooked them there. If they are a little bit faster, and Morgan immediately, I know Morgan was looking for make sure that any cannon that goes missing, those minions will be found.
I appreciate it.
Paulo?
He is walking, running, cantering, trotting,
rapidly
galloping. He's crashing down. They're looking for an angle, but they don't find it. Magnustorm now on cooldown as Andal goes in, finds a great grand entrance. And that is the Vi just going down. Morgan bounced into the other side of the circle, nailed it that time. Nice work, Morgan. It's not good, though. And DRX just pick up 2 for free. And that's not to be confused with 2 for 3.
It's TP now, or just accept that this objective is just fully gone. And I think if they lose Nash, like the game is already in a rough spot. I do think you just lose the game, and it looks like they're not. Oh, yeah, smite!
Oh, he doesn't get it. Baron goes over, Polo is dead. Gets the ward off, though, as you can see. Very nicely done. And this game is all of a sudden just kind of over. There's the engage onto Hype. He is dead. That is just slammed by really, not really under too much stress.
I swear we had a game.
There's a bit too much brew and not enough bro in this game.
There was a game on our hands at some point, and it slipped away from us so rapidly. It's that Otacon throw, and I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Like, why is there a Cassiopeia in our game? Why is Sponge in trouble? Is Sponge in trouble? He's not. Polo's dead, and there is a taunt to protect everyone. And Polo, I guess, kind of felt like he had lived for too long before. Teddy is just kind of wandering. What's up, Degon? How you doing, buddy? Yeah. Rich is going to go golden here as the bros underneath their turret. It's a decent petrifying gaze. Closer is just going to die. And Andal running around, having a great time. Morgan nailing the circle once again, but Teddy is just going to throw orbs at him.
Yes, GA, I'm pretty sure, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this experiment didn't quite work here for the bros. Did like kind of what they were trying with their draft, but ultimately didn't even matter. This Yunara way too strong in the end. I think the Galio pick absolutely
lane, but not going to be an issue outside of that. Also, you have such good setup, right? You have a lot of lines that can follow up on a flag and drag. You have Gen.G.
I don't want your negativity, okay? This is the bros we're talking about, okay? Sponge is going to be the first one to take a dragon. This is fair, because the bros took the first one last time. Hook gonna connect here. It's 6 minutes, and Andal is very... No, he's just dead. He knows it. And that... Croco, did we need to take the kill from Hype? Did we have to do that, I guess? Oh, man. Now I feel kind of bad.
Well, it's internet slang, you know? Like, people make up... Remember YOLO? It's no different from that.
Ah, but YOLO has the efficiency. I mean, YOLO, I feel a bit uncomfortable now that I know these things.
Well, now you know what it means when someone says that. You learn something. That's cool.
That's a good point. As Polo is also going to get a flash out of Rich. Public execution comes down, but the flash forward from Morgan will be able to lock up the Ambessa. That's a second kill here for the bros, and they are on this wave. I think that he wouldn't get declined.
You're using it in exactly the right way. Very proud of you.
There we go, I'm learning. There's an exhaust onto Sponge. Andal's going to come up though, looking for a pulverize, but Polu getting a nice little knock up there as well. Hype coming on over, kind of free hitting here as well as Tibbers on that front line. As Andal going to have to flash away. The will is unbreakable, but his flash still has to be utilized. As there is a Rift Herald up and available. That is not what we're fighting around.
Much ado about nothing there, Atlas.
Oh, beautiful. That's a new person reference as well, isn't it? That one. Is that Jane Austen?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, she's 2023, I think.
Not sure.
Is where most of her good stuff happened.
Actually, blank on that.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of Jane Austen, actually. You a Pride and Prejudice fan? Little Mermaid is actually just an old fairy tale.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And Pocahontas is Fern Gully. Okay, we've got Andal being caught out of position once again. This time he's just dead because he doesn't have ult. He's not really allowed to be where he was.
How are you winning both?
You watched like the first-person view longboarding videos of like riding down a mountain? They're terrifying.
That's my point. Yeah, they're horrifying. Very scary.
It's very cool though. It's pretty zen when you know that they're not going to fall, but when you know they are, it's terrifying. This is also pretty scary as the Cataclysm lands into that backline. It's a steal away on the Drake as well, as at least Teddy manages to get that first kill onto Closer.
Morgan!
And they're trying to run away. Morgan looking for Teddy. Doesn't get towards it, but trading the mid laner for an Ocean Drake seems like something that the bros are kind of okay with, especially if they get inside track towards this outer turret, and that's precisely what they're going to do. They'll be able to take that one down as well. The bros, I mean, Polu, there were 2 petals right there. 3!
There's more!
4!
There's one right beside you!
Please, God, there's 3 in a row. Sponges, he walked past them as well!
Polu, pick it up!
Oh, someone get these petals!
Okay, this is where it all went wrong last time.
Well, let's see whether DRX can make it happen again, as Closer likely to get picked off one more time. Pulverize is decent. Closer does flash away this time, as Sponge just takes the depth charge a mile away, as Rich goes into the backline, but immediately, Morgan is going to be in trouble here. Down goes the cow, though, and the bros, they bring down the wallet in the end, and it hurts. As Croco gonna get shockwaved, but Yahoo using that on one lone monkey is not gonna be helping them in this team fight. And all of the bros stand tall, and this time they'll go back and take down the Otacon.
Passed the check after failing it in the previous game. Very different game state in that one, but in this, they're able to get the turn.
Many times, but Sean Bean does a lot of dying, so needs to get to 7, because James Bond, he doesn't.
And then just stay there.
Yeah. Hook gonna connect as Equalizer down as well. Actually doing double duty as Sponge forced to get out of there. Croco launches himself into that back line. And Sponge, a max range hook out of Polo. That turns him into Bond. And the pros can just do no wrong here in this game. Morgan gonna get knocked up, but just does not care. Lights him on fire, and down goes the Ambessa. Hype is, he just wants some honey fruit, guys. And in fact, he can have some, as the curtains have been called, but unfortunately, they do not go that wide. Oh my goodness, just a little bit more. We could have buffed Otacon and kind of everything.
Yeah, but it needs to be 10k plus, and the tempo vibes need to be, there needs to be no waves.
It needs to be locked.
Yeah, that's the only... Is that the next codification process? You know, we have Wolf with the Zeri certification.
Yeah.
It's that certification, like when it actually you're allowed to make one.
Yeah, we do need to...
I got no retort.
Yeah. I would prefer just to make it about word fusion, because that's innocent. Even though it sounds like I'm saying slur the entire time, as someone on Reddit did point out. All right, we got a public execution here onto Croco, but whose execution is it? As the flash over the wall from Polu comes in, Hype has just destroyed Teddy off screen as they're trying to kill Croco so desperately, but he has that broken item called Sundered Sky that keeps him alive. He's in fact at 50% after all is said and done, and it is said, and it is definitely done.
Game 3! Let's go! We knew. We knew.
Was miscannon and actually didn't care. That's basically how that one goes. As Digon is going to hairbet. Nice work. As Polu is likely to just re-engage on this one. The equalizer comes down gorgeously positioned as Sponge well out of the way, and that is another ace. You blink and you miss it, as the bros will say, Digon, do whatever the heck you want with your hair. We're just going to win this game.
He's safe. Doesn't have to grow out his beard or his hair.
Yeah. Which was, I mean, no. It's fine. Okay, the Nexus is going to get taken down, and the bros will bring us to a third game. As we side, as Polu, we are gonna, oh man, this is some sink or swim stuff. And Polu, we know, he's had...
And the wave state is being kept here by Morgan. This is a good setup.
Oh god. Well, let's see whether Rich is going to stay hungry for it. Does smell out the fact that there is someone coming, but
no
the unstoppable onslaught, there's the rocket punch. The grab comes in, and there it is. First blood going over to Croco one more time.
Is Scion with flash.
Quite large. It's a big health bar. Well, they're going to go for it here, as there's the flash. No ulti, remember. So they are going to be able to chain some of this CC. Silence comes on in, but yeah, he's going to be fine. We've got to knock up here towards the top side as well, as Yehu is just driving his way forward, but Andal's already dead. Teddy in so much trouble. Yehu was distracted as the barrier comes in, but Croco still able to lock this one down. He is going to flash, but it's the double for the Rise. 2 for 2 on the top side of the map.
The fact that the kills go over to Croco is a big deal. I think he is a really big threat in this game, and also, bro...
Game every now and again.
As you highlighted in draft, the comp for DRX is so good at picking off individual targets, so I think they need to go in here.
Yeah, Polu does find a hook, as Sponge taking a lot of damage. Heartbreaker comes on forward, but they're unable to actually get the kill. As now Croco, he shows up, and down goes the Viego.
Goes back!
Croco now looking for the realm warping targets, doesn't quite get them, as Yehu able to phase rush his way out, or does he? As Croco moving on forward, takes the blast cone out, but there's a lantern as well. The rocket grab goes wide, but the death sentence is named correctly, and down goes the Blitzcrank. Still Andal is going to follow, and the pros trading up all over the place. Morgan's going back. Thanks, Jonas Strong.
Yeah, because even if you're the tank, the moment... Oh, there we go.
Oh, there's the hook onto Andal. He gets knocked up, does have flash, uses it in order to get himself out, as they do sweep that ward. Rich is frustrated with Morgan, which is understandable. Morgan is just wandering around though, and Rich can't really do anything about it because Rich's minion wave is dying while this is happening.
He's just proxying him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing you can do. We see Teddy.
Some European strats coming on through here for the Lord. Some New Zealand talent. You love to see it.
Very cool.
All right, there's a run walk. I think Closer might just be dead, but does have the gravity field down. Box comes through, not going to get procced, but they still get the flash out of Closer. Andal gives them the good old thumbs up. He doesn't have a massive amount of health going into this one, as Teddy also getting zoned out by Polu's presence.
Neither top laner should be able to TP.
Oh, there is the Hex flash out. It is going to be the Herald secured by Croco, as Yahoo now going down very, very low. Croco landing a lot of shurikens, and that is a brilliant gravity well. Morgan, oh my god, just obliterates them with the help of his damage dealers. This guy frontlining for days, and the bros extending that lead once again.
And even with the early kill, doesn't look like the Viego can really get off the ground. Polu flashes in, trying to make a big play, ends up getting taken down, but it's the AoE damage that came through from the bros, as that is the first decisive lead we see in this game. 3. I think once Hype gets a third item, I think this game is going to be extremely hard to play for DRX. It's already hard to play.
I was going to say that it is
it's
already
not good,
pretty difficult. They also get some cool new shoes as the feats of strength do come in. Morgan wandering around, not too worried about
what... We are so normal now, we're just going to act like two normal dudes. And then even that in of itself becomes...
Yeah, then that's just a bit.
That's what we're doing.
Sometimes you cannot avoid it.
I think that's Dragon. That turret is definitely gone.
Yeah, Morgan going to be able to eat that one if he would like to. As
Desperation Otacon.
Still on this Otacon. This is a worrying sign. Teleport to come in from Rich. All right, they're committing to this one. As Polo, he's pretty deadly, finds the hook! As Ander was looking for one himself, and he just goes down. Morgan crashes into a wall, but I don't know whether it matters. Croco will be eviscerated. As, yeah, he went a little bit too far forward. Sponge is still alive. Croco's dead. There are no smites here available as Sponge able to heartbreak his way out. The bros desperately looking for a reset on this Otacon. They will be able to find it. No feast here for Rich just yet, but he'll have it in another 7 seconds.
Oh, I don't know about keeping going. Closer's still there. He's dangerous.
Yep, the bros really just want to kill them here. Morgan's health bar is going down lower, I think. But Hype is just untouched. He's just free hitting onto Yahoo and just destroys him.
Bro, let it go. Let it go. Don't try to do Otacon.
Yep. Are you saying bro as in DRX or bro as in bro?
Yes.
I got a little bit confused there. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, we are just going to back away. So that worked.
Wait, Rich is still there.
Okay. Closer is going to get knocked up. The hook is going to connect as Andal makes his way back in. The exhaust is good. They managed to get the victor, and it's a two-man knock-up. Teddy's there as well, and he finds the spray with the Gravitum to hold them in place. And now the Zombie Scion not going to be able to get any kills on the back end of this one. It's a huge play from DRX.
Bro, no, Atlas! Bro, making the gold lead disappear in front of them.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Bro, just leave. But we're gotten to the point where Under was respawning.
All right,
and we're back at it.
Yeah, we are in it once again. It's okay, Croco, he can make his way forward, but there's no feast on Bro, so it's Otacon over to DRX. Do the Dragon. Hype is going to help him. So that is going to be taken. Morgan's going to take a turret.
If they didn't do that, it wouldn't be fair. If they
wow,
gave
the
them like
pedals
5.
are completely even as well. It's kind of crazy with how many Bro were able to pick up beforehand, especially when they were ignoring so many time. Game. The third item, Void Staff, will set up for an incredibly powerful Rabadon spike if he does manage to get there.
Run, Paula, run!
Now, he is just going to be able to get out of there. Able to speed himself up. Oh, he's on vision. And he just hooks Andal. That is a max range boomerang blade.
Here he goes!
But now the Scion comes in. Teddy is just going to get knocked up forever. And can they actually kill him? That's the question. They do need to finish him off, and they do so. But they also take down Yahoo, and they take down Andal, and Sponge is just running. He flashes, he ults to get over the wall. And the bros, I mean, they gave DRX a chance, and then they said, no, I guess we win these.
And I think Bro have done it. They are accelerating. Oh, no, they're not. I thought they were going to end. I was ramping up.
Oh, no, it's not about that.
They were, they're trying to contest. Well, Yale can TP in. I think they were too slow. I think DRX can actually contest this. They have
Feast. They're just going to walk into the pit. They need to kill him if they want to confirm this, as Polo misses the rocket grab this time. Teddy's made his way over, and that is a great knock-up onto Morgan. The pros just need to back away, but Morgan, I don't think he's going to be able to make it out. No flash, no chance, and they just lose one. And DRX, if they start this up, it's so much harder for the bros to do anything about it. There's 37 seconds.
Ults are almost available, though. They did use a lot. Heartbreaker's almost there, but I think Bro have an opportunity. Croco goes behind them.
Yeah, there's the flank angle of Sponge taking so much damage from the Baron. Oh, there's the hook onto Rich, and he'll just get exploded. The Civil locks him down. Sponge almost just dies as the Arcane Storm is looking magical, not really doing a whole lot, but did manage to get that first kill.
Look at the base! Look at that wave!
That is so... How many waves is that? That's like 3. All right, well, the Winions doing some work here.
Okay, we're just going to Nash again.
This is the dance. Well, look at these burly boys. Buttons, sure being hit. As well, he does have ult, so he will be able to get out if he wants to. and does actually get it blocked. So the hook is going to come through, and down goes Morgan once again. Well, is this just another go?
Well, I'm gonna just...
Yeah, you might need to change that. Well, I don't know.
I don't know, man.
The Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. All right, Polo. We're going to look for a hook. He lands it onto the easy target, and Hype is free hitting. Oh, the gravity field is so good too! As Teddy is doing a lot of work, but still he goes down. The Zed's able to lock him up. Look at this Arcane Storm. It's the whole freaking screen! It's a triple for Hype. The carries are still up.
What?
Okay, so this is actually the win condition. It's Morgan suicides, and then the pros win the fight.
I don't like repeating myself, but that is indeed Rise Group, Atlas, as Bro with the ramp up.
11-0-8, might I add, for good old Hype, looking like a monster on